Well, hello, and welcome back to Accounting Information Systems. I am your host, Dr. B, here at the University of Maryland Global Campus. We are now in week 2 of our course. And I would like to continue our conversation that we started last week with respect to accounting information systems and how they work. And so in this week, we'll talk about the technical components of accounting information systems. As you recall, accounting information systems are a collective of information that provides reports to end users about the transactions and the overall financial health of the company. We use this system and we designed the system based off of these 5 steps. First, we identify who the end users are. We assess the information that the users need. We design the accounting information system based off of those users' needs. We use the accounting information system to record financial transactions and business activities and events. And we use the information system to prepare accounting financial statements for those end users and, of course, reports. And as I had shown you this diagram before, first we identify who the users are, whether they're internal or external to the company, assess their needs, design the accounting information system around their needs, record the financial transactions, and prepare the accounting statements and reports. Now, there are a lot of technical components that go into the development of an accounting information system. First and foremost are the people. Who are the users? The people. The people are the users. What are the processes involved in an accounting information system? We follow the accounting cycle. The accounting cycle represents the processes in an accounting information system. What kind of hardware are we using with this system? In most cases, it's a desktop, a laptop, a cell phone, a tablet, etc. Those are the hardware components. We might use a keyboard and a mouse. We might use a photograph to import information, that kind of thing. That's all the hardware. The software might be something like QuickBooks. It might be something like Sage 50. It might be something like Oracle, NetSuite by Oracle. And that software is where all of our information lives. We might use a network of computers, or we might use the cloud to store information. That's network communications. And of course, we're inputting data into the accounting information system. That data is represented in the financial transactions engaged by the business. That data is employee information, customer information, etc. And so all of these components work in conjunction to form the accounting information system. How is the software designed? Well, we know the first thing to designing any software is understanding who our users are. The users drive the information. The users drive the design of the software. The users design the way the information is displayed. So we start everything with the user in mind. The software might be something like word processing, form design, spreadsheets, emails, calculators, etc. which are all involved with accounting information systems. Uh, Examples of the software that we might use might be something like QuickBooks H50, NetSuite, Mint, etc. There's so many different applications out there that we could use. And there's also a lot of apps that are involved within the primary software that communicate to each other. For example, you might use your bank app to communicate to your QuickBooks. You might use your enterprise resource software to communicate with your QuickBooks. You might use your etc. All the add-ins. You might use your time system to communicate with your QuickBooks, etc. Is that software based on Microsoft, Apple, Google, Linux, etc.? And how does that software, based on that operating system, interface with various pieces of hardware, like your desktop, your laptop, your phone, your tablet, etc.? And of course, that information could also be designed in either direction. And that's how we design accounting information systems. It's through those processes. In our field, in the accounting field, there is a drive toward automation. Automation is designed to help the accountant's life easier. It's designed to help the user. Automation makes our lives better. Why? Because it saves us time and money. That's the whole concept behind automation. And automation could be seen in accounting information system software. We call this automated accounting. Automated accounting is designed to supplement and complement the accountant's traditional tasks of input. We know that an accountant is faced with redundant tasks. Tasks like entering financial transactions through general journal entries. Oh my goodness, that's so time consuming. I know it is. And how can we make this task a little bit more efficient? Through the process of automation. And automation also, of course, helps the accountant to generate the financial statements: income statement, balance sheet, statement of cash flow, statement of retained earnings. Those financial statements can be automated. How? Based off of the design of the accounting information system software, I can input the data, the transactions, to then create the financial statements. That's part of automation. This is nothing new, but it is something that is growing in our area and is continuously improving. We see automation in pretty much most softwares that we use. And it is quite impressive in the direction that we're heading in, because it will make the lives of our accountants much easier. What are the benefits of automating an accounting system? It saves time, reduces the possibility of errors, saves money, gains valuable insights because we can, of course, focus on other things, improves cash flow management, and simplifies tax filings. All of those are excellent benefits with automated accounting. The two biggest in my mind are save time and save money. And that is the objective of any good accountant. Save time, save money. And of course, to gain valuable insights. It's good to see what's happening within the company and understanding the overall financial health of the company. instead of focusing so much time on mundane, redundant entering of transactions through journal entries. The concept of automation comes through what we call robotic process automation. Robotic process automation was designed to eliminate redundancy in our processes. And of course, it helps to save time and money. So, robotic process automation is not a replacement for the human element, but is rather a way to help to automate the human task of redundancy. And we can see robotic process automation in place where it helps to save time and money. How is this? Here's an example. Let's say you're writing an email and you use, let's say you use Gmail as your email provider. You start writing an email and you'll see the text start to appear while you are typing it in front of what you've already typed. That is a part of robotic process automation. Through algorithmic applications and machine learning, the system can identify what it is that you will be typing or thinking about typing. Which is why you see sometimes when you're typing, the machine, the software, will complete the rest of the sentence for you before you type it all the way out. That is a process of an algorithm through machine learning, which is all a part of robotic process automation. Let's say you send an email to your customers after each transaction, thanking them for their purchase, thanking them for their business, etc. Instead of you doing it, the accountant doing it, you let program what we call a bot to automatically send the email after the customer's purchase, thanking them for their business. That is another part of robotic process automation. There's so many elements of robotic process automation that save us time and money. And with that, I want to show you an example of robotic process automation in work through a bank statement process of reconciliation. So let me show you what this looks like. So in that video, we've seen how robotic process automation works as it relates to extracting data from a bank, uploading it to QuickBooks, reconciling the transactions, and then emailing a customer. All of that was done using robotic process automation through the creation of what we would call a bot. A bot is simply a series of processes that are programmed to allow for the robotic process automation to happen. And this can be done. It is very involved and intuitive. So for those of you who don't have a programming background, it might be a little bit more challenging. But creating a bot is once you've done it and that you've done it correctly, then it can make your life a lot easier. But the overall point here is to show you how a bot can be used in the processing of a bank statement, uploading it into something like QuickBooks and then sending an email. All of those processes were performed by a bot. And that's really what robotic process automation does, is it helps us to save time and money. Now, of course, the human element should not be overlooked. Humans are needed to analyze the transactions and to ensure that the bot did its job correctly, which only a human can do. So yeah, that's how robotic process automation has had an impact when it comes to banking. I would like to show you what it looks like from invoicing.
If your business has an insane number of invoices to process and pay, we have an insane number for you. 70%. That's what you can save on invoice processing costs. This number is brought to you by UST SmartOps, the intelligent process automation platform that learns and streamlines your invoice processing. Our proprietary algorithms operate with a limited data set to classify, extract, and group data, only requiring days to configure. This smart software delivers real value faster. Here's how it works. UST SmartOps patented AI technology intakes files and then classifies and extracts the required data from invoices. Our format agnostic technology focuses on just the desired data from each invoice, enabling the quick scalability for multiple suppliers. For more accurate processing, a continuously improving algorithm validates information and finds ways to increase speed and enhance quality. With integration capabilities for the leading accounting systems, UST SmartOps easily exports data to your specific accounting software. Dashboards enable real-time visualizations and insights for more informed decision-making. From receiving an invoice all the way to the vendor payment, UST SmartOps is the automated end-to-end solution with the off-the-shelf workflows and models that make it easy to adopt and train. It's also flexible and modular, so you can automate all steps, or just some, or even expand beyond invoicing. Even better, UST SmartOps is a hassle-free product supported by exceptional customer service. Our experts offer best-in-class automation know-how and consult on change management. All in all, UST SmartOps works seamlessly to intake files, classify documents, extract data, validate info, and export to systems, all while
So the biggest takeaway from that video, of course, is saving time and money through the process of automation. Larger companies have a lot of invoices that they deal with on a regular basis, and having some type of automated process to save that time translates into saved expense as well. So overall, it's important to understand that the concept of robotic process automation and accounting information service systems really does aid the accountant in saving time and money. So since we're in week 2, I want to talk about what's happening this week. You have a discussion, of course. The discussion is on accounting information system upgrades. Now, when it comes to understanding software for a firm, we of course need to understand what the needs of the users are. Who are the users? What are their needs? How do we craft a system around those? We identify technical components to meet those needs. So this is an interesting discussion prompt. Whether you work for a company now or one that you want to work for, describe at least 2 challenges or concerns with upgrading or replacing accounting information system applications. Sometimes a company will grow and the needs of the companies will change. For example, let's say you started with a service company, but it evolved into a service company that also offers inventory for sale. Well, that forces you to change your accounting information system. Well, how? You, in addition to the accounting information system, you might also need an enterprise resource planning software to help you to track, value, and classify your inventory. Things like that, right? So as a company evolves, we know that we will also have to evolve our accounting information system to move at the speed of the company. So I want you to think about that. Think about like the different levels of service offered by accounting information systems applications like QuickBooks. Like they have a lot of different tiers, right? They have like the basic, the plus, the advanced, the premium, etc. Right? So in thinking about the differences between each level and identifying the company's needs, we can then make recommendations to upgrade or replace the accounting information system. And so think about those kinds of things. What kind of challenges might occur with that process? And so it's important that we identify the possible challenges so that way we can find possible solutions. What's due this week with respect to homework? Your first writing assignment is due. There are 4 parts to this writing assignment. The first focuses on the framework for information management. I want you to take a look at the reading resources that go along with this assignment to help you to complete sections 1, 2, and 3. Section 2 is talking about skills. Section 3 is about information management today. Section 4, your conclusions. Make sure that you follow APA guidelines. It should be about 5 pages. And of course, adhere to standard writing requirements. Let's take a look into the classroom. Under content, and you should have read about this one back in week 1. But if we go to week 1 and we select course project descriptions, writing assignment 1. Within writing assignment 1, you see the required readings. The ACOF management information systems and the framework will help you with section 1. But please read through all of these because they will help you to complete each section. Make sure you read everything. So important that you read everything to understand what it is that you're looking for and looking to type. It's also very important that you follow the guidelines. This paper should be about 5 pages roughly, 3 to 5. Make sure that there's extra space in between the paragraphs, single space paragraphs with double spacing in between the paragraphs. I would like you to have a cover page, title page. If you don't, it's okay, but make sure that your name is on it. Make sure that your name is on it, and there is a title. And the last page, of course, should be your references. Your references should be in APA format. Make sure that each section is identified as a heading. Make sure you adhere to the margins and font size. And please try to follow the APA 7 guidelines. And of course, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can email me, call me, set up office hours. Whatever it is, I'm here for you 100% of the time. And with that, I would like to say thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate all of you. And I'm looking forward to a great rest of this semester together. Thank you all so much. Take care. Bye-bye.